Hey guys, first turn that down. Well, me and Cam are off to Nova Scotia. Took a half day off work. That's bank time there. So we're heading out now. Should take us around 6 hours. We're going to Lunenburg. So I think Spongy, you used to live down around that area, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Anyhow, took off some time a little early because I wanted to get there before it got too dark. Because I'm going to be camping. Well, I'm not camping, I'm glamping. I got a little, it's called a sleep hut. Or no, slumber hut. It's a little, tiny little cabin with, a bed and a table and a microwave and a small fridge. And cooking area outside and whatnot. So that's where I'm going to be. Cam's with his friends. And so if we see anything interesting along the way, we'll turn the camera on and tip it for you. So if I don't see you before we get to Lunenburg, then it was a very uneventful trip. Anyway. All right, I just got here. It's like 7:30 now. This is my little shack. There's a little loft in it. Now how well this will show up in the dark. It's a little bed. It's a little table. I gotta make some supper up here soon. Pretty hungry. There's a little microwave and a fridge. So I'm going to get a fire going and get some cut up some pork steaks here, some pork chops, and get back to you guys with that. Okay, guys, this is what I plan on doing. I brought this big pork loin roast. It was a great sale. It was only $10.16 for this whole big pork loin. What I plan on doing is just cutting off a couple steaks for tonight and cooking those up. Well, not steaks, but pork chops, I guess. Maybe a loin chop. So I threw this in the cooler, frozen, and I just left it in there to hopefully thaw out enough to cut a couple good chops off today. And my plan worked out fabulously. I didn't need any ice. Keep the rest of my stuff cool. And this thawed out enough that I could cut a couple. I've got 3, I guess. I'm pretty hungry. Only half. Okay, guys. So I've got a bunch of new potatoes here. I'm going to cook up. I'll roast that on the fire. I got some green beans, some nice fresh baby bell mushrooms, and I got 2 cloves of garlic that I'm going to roast over the fire as well. Did I say I had green beans? They're nice fresh ones. I just got them from a vegetable stand. They look really good in the way here. And of course my pork. So I don't know how the light's going to be out there. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do first, in case you don't get to see it. In case lighting's too bad. So I'll throw the potatoes on first. Get those cooking and roasting down a bit. Then I'll throw the meat on. I'm going to use some Montreal steak spice, which I love. Then I'll throw the green beans on, roast those for a while with the garlic and the mushrooms. And then I'll bring it all in and slather it all with butter and get it into me. So I'm going to go cut some wood right now. I'm going to go split some kindling and get a fire going. I'll take you with me. Hopefully it shows up. But if it doesn't, I'll see you when it's all done. Well, guys, what a fucking ordeal that was. Jesus, was it 7:30 when I started cooking my supper, getting the fire ready? It's what, 11 o'clock right on the dot right now. So how long it took to get this cooked. The campground I'm at, they have fire pits, and you've got to get your firewood from them. You just can't go around cutting down trees and shit. And so I get 2, like they're good sized bags of hardwood. They're those 50-pound mesh onion bags for $8 each. And I get two of them because I'm going to be here for 2 days. And cooking all my meals out in the fire pit. So, anyway, cracked one open, made some feather sticks, and lit them out with my lighter. I noticed it was a little bit damp. I didn't think much of it. Got that going, and Jesus Christ, just damp. I think they cut the goddamn trees down this morning. They're so goddamn wet. Like, it would just smoke and smolder, and fuck. Good thing I bought I built myself a set of pocket bellows. It was a selfie stick. I just cut the end of that off because it's all hollow inside, eh? And then I took some hockey tape and I put it around the outside so that when you fold it up, it doesn't collapse in on itself. So anyway, you pull it out. It's nice and long. It's longer than the pocket bellows they give you that you can buy, and it works really well. It was $1 at the dollar store. These are the best pocket bellows I've ever had used. Anyhow, if it wasn't for that, I would never would have got this cooked. Holy Christ. So, anyway, finally I went through about half that goddamn bag of the first one. No, Jesus, I wonder if the other one's in a dryer. Sure enough, dry as a bone. Took 2 sticks out, cooked the rest of my meal. No time at all. But anyway, this is better be good. It doesn't look great because it's been friggin' on the fire forever. But it doesn't really matter now. I'm so friggin' hungry. I could eat the asshole of a skunk right now, I think. So anyway, I'll zoom you in down here so you can take a look, see how it looks. There, I think you can see that all right. Hopefully it's focused. Anyhow, I just took these little tiny, those baby potatoes there, those new potatoes, and roasted them. The outsides of them got quite scorched, but the insides look all right. We'll do a try. That is good. My green beans. Well, I'll tell you something about cooking over wet wood. It's smoldering and shit so long that the food certainly isn't lacking in smoke flavor. Oh, that mushroom is good. Let's find my roasted garlic here. There we go. Oh, I want to do, hopefully, this is like it. Yep, good, nice and soft. What I like to do is to take this roasted garlic and you smear a little bit on my meat. Get that. Yeah. Yeah, this pork cooked so long, I think if I would have cured it first, I'd have a ham by now. Let's give it a try. Oh, and that roasted garlic flavor. That's fantastic. Sorry about the lip smacking. That's fantastic. So, after you're eating here, I'm going to tell you a little story about our trip here. You'll see some footage from the drive down. Not a whole lot interesting happened, so we didn't get a whole lot of footage, but we were probably an hour and a half or so out of town after leaving our house, and Cameron goes, "Oh, geez, Dad, I forgot to pack your pillow." I don't know, it's a big deal. I use a jacket or shirts or something, and I'll roll them up. And I looked at him. I said, "You did remember my sleeping bag, didn't you?" He goes, and didn't say anything. I was like, oh my God. I said, I told you. Because when I got home from work, I get left early. I had all my stuff all in one big pile and said, can you pack the car when I first get home? Because I've got to run over to father-in-law's and do something. So I was, yeah, sure. So he packed the car up. Everything all there in one pile ready to go. He forgot my sleeping bag. I don't know why or how, but anyway, it happens, right? So I said, well, I'm not turning back now because it's going to be late enough when I get there now. So I pulled in the Canadian Tire. Gamer looked up on the phone there and said, oh, they've got an Outbound, I think was the brand name, sleeping bag on sale for $22. I went, oh, perfect. So I get in there, and it wasn't actually a sleeping bag. It was a sleeping bag liner. It was just like a fleece blanket. Oh, no, fuck, that's not going to be any good. So the cheapest sleeping bag they had there was, I can't remember, $50 or $60. I went, jeez, I don't want to spend that much. And it dawned on me. I said, some Canadian Tires, the bigger ones, do have like home goods stuff. So I took the run down there. Sure enough, they had one double bed comforter left, and it was on sale for $30. So I grabbed it, and that's what I'm using tonight. So hopefully it doesn't get too wet or too cold, but right now it's only wet. It's only wait for this thing to update. Yeah, 12 degrees Celsius, so that's what Fahrenheit. I'm not sure right now off the top of my head. Something like, I don't know, probably 40, 45. Anyway, so it's not too bad. So I should be good for the night. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I got to get this in me because I'm starving, and I'll be talking to you later. This is probably going to be the end of the part one. The stuff I do tomorrow and whatnot, I'll put on part two. I plan on doing a whole series of stuff while I'm here. So I'll do however many parts end up being. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later.